Welcome to Stayf Draws. I'm Stayf and the Groot, a Dutch artist, and I bought a very special copy of Cartoons and Caricatures, and this is the book, and I thought it was much bigger, but it's a small book, and it's done by ZIM, or Eugene Zimmerman. And in this video I'm just going to show you the entire book. Good thing is that you can download a PDF version on the Internet Archive, and I will leave a link below this video. Cartoons and Caricatures was originally published in 1910 by the Correspondence Institute of America. ZIM, or Eugene Zimmerman, was an American illustrator that produced over 40,000 drawings. He was born in Switzerland in 1862. At age 6 he moved to the United States. In his youth he lived in poverty. In 1877 he became an apprentice sign painter. He wanted to become a cartoonist and copied all the cartoonists of that era. In 1883, he was hired at Puck magazine, a satirical magazine. 2 years later, he moved to Judge magazine. Like many contemporary cartoonists, Zim generated cartoons of all varieties, including some which could be considered offensive for their ethnic stereotypes. He remained at Judge until his retirement in 1912. After his retirement from Judge, Zim was founder and first president of the American Association of Cartoonists of Caricaturists. In 1905, Zim published the book This and That about caricature. 2,000 copies were printed and sold quickly. The second print was printed by the Correspondence Institute of America. The book was revised and retitled Cartoons and Caricatures of Making the World Laugh. It's this book you see right now. The style of Zim looks a lot like the work of Frost and T.S. Sullivan. Frost started to draw caricatures of people. Soon other artists followed. All the magazines Zim worked for were full of cartoons, but his style really stood out. In this book he gives professional advice for student artists. It begins with practical advice, what tools to use and how to send your artwork to the publisher. To become good at lettering, Zim started as a sign painter. No wonder he presses on about lettering. The cartoons in that era had captions under the cartoons. The lessons are a bit haphazard. The importance of drawing hands, how to enhance your background with a spatter effect, how to draw shoes and wrinkles in garments. The lessons are alternated with sketches and the final inked cartoons. All the drawings in this book are exquisite. The cartoon of this boy on a horse is reminiscent of T.S. Sullivan. He also explains to draw your cartoons bigger than they will be published. He even explains how to copyright your work. The Correspondence Institute of America was a shady operation. They had stenographers that knew little about making cartoons judge the work of students that sent in their sketches. The institute was taken to court and Eugene Zimmerman had to testify. He knew little of the institute that only published his book. He gave them the rights to publish 5,000 copies of the book. The rights would stay with him. The institute had sold 15,000 copies of the book. Zimmerman pressed charges and won the case. After that he decided to build his own drawing course, the ZIM Correspondence School of Cartooning. He would critique the drawings of his students. The institute ran from 1913 until 1920. In the magazines Puck and Judge, the color illustrations were made on separate lithographed stones. This book does not show any color work. I found this copy of Judge magazine from 1909, with some color illustrations by Zim. But just looking at the illustrations in this book you will get inspired. There's a free PDF or ebook you can download on the Internet Archive, and I'll leave a link below this video. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you like it, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget to hit that notification bell, because each time I upload a new video, you get a notification. Drawing is fun, and practice makes perfect. See you next time. Doodles!